the movie police.
Names can be mentioned. Can you prove it? It's not proof.
But they will tell you who is suspect.
That good. You be there. But can you prove it? How the money lost? How much was there?
Suspecting that person is not a criminal. It's not a crime. Taking it back on who is by. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn olówó àbí tẹ́lẹ̀ kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bí tọ́mọ̀kẹ́ bá sọ pé Fẹ́mi ló kọjá last year. That is not a crime. I'm a number one suspect. I'm coming. I'm coming. Quick and make him go for proof of one thing.
God believe weakness. Everywhere. God believe weakness.
Don't you see now?
Anybody can play with you.
Okay, you beat me and play together.
When after at the end, you
is that one a crime?
Mr. Kunle no talk that the man take him money. He said the money don't pressurize me again. As he pressurize me, the money said become loss.
So that is not the issue. The issue is that your money lost. That moment get no or yes. How much was the money? Kule did not say money lost that day. Kule say don't pressurize me again. So that one did not say
not take offense. Don't pressurize me again.
You know, not everybody like this. Like me, I couldn't only play. I know Kule, so technically they accused me many times, but I'm different. They accused me. I know many things Kule to talk.
If you don't work in the wrong way,
okay, I want to ask you. Okay, let me ask you. Kule was arrested with his wife. For years, I went to bail him. Kule said I cannot be police. The guy said I was ready.
What do you call yourself?
Okay. Kule dey call me police informer. You don't know the meaning. One day
I said they no be. All these are police wey you dey rely on. They go deny you.
Police will.
They go deny you.
Police informer. If you know the meaning, but I acquire no talk.
You no do what?
I no talk. If not so, I cannot take you to Eriati here. Say, okay, ask Kule. How do I do informer to police?
Exactly.
You don't know the meaning.
You know the time he say you want to arrest me.
So does it put that if I go arrest people,
are you a policeman?
I'll be police format.
Why you don't go say
one day I go put this out here. I go work with them. After 5 minutes, I will put you. So
your way, narrow your way.
Like that guy now. If I don't like that person, me, I know you. We only play together. But that kind of person, I know him very well. He's a coach. So playing with you doesn't mean he asks you money or money loss.
Playing with me.
You don't like it, I know you don't play with you.
You come like this, and he came behind me. When he came behind me, and he was just telling me, give me money.
He said, give me money.
He was pressurizing me.
Okay, I said, give me money. I said, give me money. You guys, I don't know. This part of support. We don't support.
You get what? When you come and pressurize me, I will let that suck in. That money is lost. The money you are pressurizing is lost. It's lost. You don't want to tell us here now. I want to tell them no. The person that has money to know. Can you imagine? It's a suspect. I'm not doubting it. You are you will not go without and you won't go. You will not prove it. I am here on the suspect. You will not prove it.
Take it easy.
You will not prove it now.
Kule, take it easy over there. Hello, Kule. All right, please decorum, please. Olajide, can you take it easy?
Pastor, you reply him.
All the fight be madman. Let the fight seem like a madman.
All right. Good morning. Hello. Can you take it easy? Hello. Hello, Olajide. All right. Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program. Olajide, please. You're welcome to the program. This is City Stand. I'm Michael Adekunle, the anchor of the program. I say a big thank you to you for joining us this beautiful morning. All right, the 24th of February 2026, what do we have on our dailies? Yeah, the Vanguard newspaper is here, as well as the Punch newspaper. Let's quickly say hi to the viewers in the comment section. I have Mafidon, and I say good morning to you. Mafidon, you're welcome to the program. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful Tuesday morning. Ibuna Kingsley is watching us from Madrid. Thank you for joining us. Gio is also here. I say good morning, Gio. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful Tuesday morning. Please, let's see. Hello. Take it easy over there. Take it easy. All right. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you are watching us for the first time. Also, like the program and share. Like the program and share. Drop your comments in the comment section. Very, very important. Drop your comments in the comment section. Let us share the program. We have 3 likes. Currently. Please let us increase the likes this morning. All right, Augustine Ifemoni, good morning to you. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. And to the viewers who engaged us yesterday in the comment section, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. We expect your engagements this morning regarding what we will be discussing. All right, to the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has vowed to establish state police to curb insecurity in the land. Yeah, President Bola Ahmed has vowed once again to establish state police to curb or to eliminate insecurity or insurgency in the country. We move down to page 31. Why Monday markets are not picking up in Southeast. Why Monday markets are not picking up in Southeast. Governor Soludo of Anambra State has shut down Inewi markets for 1 week. I think this is due to the fact that people did not open their shops yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. Yeah, Monday. So some people are still observing the sit at home. But the governor is still standing on his decision, and he has shut down Inewi market. Governor Soludo shut down Inewi market over sit at home. And we have it here on page 31. Why Monday markets are not picking up in Southeast, say traders. On to the next one. Wike cancels 485 Abuja land titles after failed verification. I'll move down to page 8. Aero files 1 billion naira suit against ICPC. Others over invasion of residents. Murtala Mohammed International Airport. Let's see what's there. 14 trapped persons rescued. Building to undergo integrity check, says FAN. There was inferno at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport yesterday. But normalcy has returned as we speak. All right, what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu doing with governors on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Of course, the president received governors at Asurok yesterday. We have the vice president with these governors, also Governor Uzodinma of Edo State was also present there. We have Abiodun of Ogun State. We have some other governors. Okay, from left, Ogun State Governor Ogun State Governor Prince Abiodun, Vice President Kashim Shettima, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Imo State Governor Rotimi Amaechi, President's breaking of fast with governors at Presidential Villa Abuja yesterday. Like I said, I have the pictures of Governor of Ogun State as well as Governor of Imo State on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. They are together with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Also here is Vice President Kashim Shettima. We move down to page 6. 19 more Nigerians face deportation from US as list goes to 113. The football lifter is here this morning. I will say good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. We have Inko Mike at the stand with us this morning. We also appreciate your presence. We want to dog. Okay, all the governors were in attendance yesterday. Yeah, thank you so much. Go on, Abdul. Yeah, thank you. All right, this morning, apart from what I read on papers, Odinaka, a former chairman of National Human Rights Commission, has said that there is no opposition in Nigeria. This as regards the election that went down last weekend. Of course, it's no longer news that APC dominated that election. Rivers State was taken over by APC. Kano State, we had APC's dominance there. Also, the Federal Capital Territory, APC won there. Out of 6 area councils, APC got 5, leaving 1 for the People's Democratic Party, that's Gwagwalada. All right, we move down to another one this morning. What is happening in Edo State? What Edo people are saying about their Governor Monday Okpebholo? Again, Monday Okpebholo has goofed. He has once again embarrassed the people of Edo. Yes, Lucky from Edo State. Lucky. Your governor has goofed again. He has embarrassed you. He couldn't call GCFR. So he said GSM or what did you call yesterday? GCFR or GSM.
I know today will be one of the wonderful today. My name is Lucky Ayaguna. I don't know because yes, my governor is working. Forget the English. Nigeria is not an English country. Anyway, I will advise my governor to be speaking Isha, not English. I know yesterday, social media, in fact, when I opened social media, I saw that news, I was shocked. Well, for me, I think I do have to advise my governor that anywhere you have an occasion like that, please speak my language so that at least for me, but the government is working for them. I can see some factors. So it's working. What we need is let it work for us.
So you can confirm it now that the governor is working.
Yes, I confirm.
But before, what were you saying about the governor?
Actually, the person we needed.
You never believed in him.
The person we needed before.
Abi?
The person we needed before, not him. And when you force somebody to people, they don't like it. But now he's doing what we need. We're happy. Forget about English. Nigeria is not the English-speaking country. If the president of China speaks China, he don't speak English, and he's working. So what we need in Isha is work for us. We need light. We need road. Actually, when they discuss, Wadada. There's one guy called Wadada. He's a musician in Ukera here. When they hold a meeting, he told the governor, said, look, you are doing road, but what we need light. The governor said, after road, we fix light. That's what we need in Europe. So for me, governor, leave the English. Nigeria, please, leave the English. I'm sorry about my governor. I'm sorry about my governor, but working, the governor is doing marvelous work in Edo State. But I want you to continue. Forget about English. After all, China doesn't speak English. So for me, that blunder he made, I am sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. For me, let it be speaking our language. We're happy with it. They say soup. I didn't cook them. Bikin, mama. They say bikin when mama cook, but mama like them.
Your mama
so for me, the man is working. If it is not working now, I will be ashamed
You would have condemned him.
I will condemn immediately
for that error.
Those people, we are very intelligent. I don't know why.
You would have condemned him for that.
You are disgraced. First is when the cookie is where the cookie is, where the meal is. You always go to, and now you see that this man is doing the great thing in Edo now, and your how just wake up. Maybe they've give you some token now. You now can say, okay, it's working. When last, well, you know, I've been engaging you about Okpebholo, and you were condemning Okpebholo wholeheartedly. Why are you double-faced? Why are you double-faced?
Okay, Kule, you cannot lose the two at the same time. That's why the government is working. Because the man that brought him cannot even pronounce his name. That is Bola Tinubu, and he ran. So for him to lose the two, he has to work. I'm talking, I say, my governor cannot pronounce full Tinubu's name. So instead of losing that area, he has to work for us. And he can't lose both sides. So working is doing well for this 4 years.
Well.
Yes. But
compared to Obaseki, the former
yes.
governor.
Yes. Because you know why? In Nishan, now Ishan, beside it, Obaseki did not do anything there. Or maybe what I'm going to do, I'll tell my brother is coming tomorrow. I'll just snap all the roads and work from Urua to Uromi. It's like from here to Lagos Island, and it's having 3 lane. And what's happening? And it's a good. When you do well, I'll praise you. If you don't do well, but for me, we have got to do force above to us. We didn't like it. We don't like APC in our state. But today, the man has to work. Whether he pronounced his name or he did do well for that area, we are not concerned. We need light. We need road.
So he's delivering.
Yes, that's what we need.
Now.
Yes, that's what we need. Yes.
And he's delivering to the people. If not Tinubu that discovered him, that okay, it is your turn to. Do you want
the person we needed Tinubu force this man to us? We are not happy. But now the man has he can't lose both sides. He has to work. That's what I mean. I understand. He has to work. If he don't work, I cannot pronounce the president name. It's a disgrace to him. But for me, when you look this side, all we need is work. So it's working.
Let us maintain decorum. There is a good news at the stand this morning, and this is courtesy of who? Of who? Of who? The palace of the palace at the stand this morning. 20K for.
My day up.
All right, 5 persons to get 20K, courtesy of King Henry, the palace of the palace. Please, let's clap for King Henry. Let's appreciate him this morning. Thank you so much. Yeah, King Henry. Okay, 6 folks. Okay, 6 folks. That's what he said. Okay. All right. It says, Michael, first come, first serve. I see just 5 guys. That's including you. 20K each for you guys. 20K each. Okay. And it goes on 6 folks. Now, what are the 5 persons? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why you can't yourself? Are you among the 5 persons?
No, I'm moderator will count now.
He said he could see 5 people. So I don't know the people he's talking about. I don't think you are among those 5 people. I don't know.
For you to be rushing, to be counting, I
who are the 5 persons? King Gary just stated the 5 persons. He said what? He said first come, first serve.
I know it's a matter of first come. First come, first serve. I'm number 1. I come first.
Number 4.
He met me here.
I'm number 4.
No, I beg 4. Five, yes. I came first.
All right, okay. He has listed the people here. Kule, yes, Kule. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, King Gary, king of the palace of the palace. They are waiting for you for the kingship in your town, man. And God bless you. God bless your generation to come.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Femi, number 2. All right.
Thank you, the palace of the palace. May God continue to bless you. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Baddest nigga. So you be peeping. The palace of the palace. You don't call your name, Baba. You don't call your name. This Baba. I'm Peter. Why are you doing this? I'm Peter. Thank you. That's a name. The network has been hard. So thank you, Mr. King Henry, Palace of the Palace. I want to say a very big thank you to you. I really enjoy your support and your blessing on this platform. More grace to Ebu. Thank you very much. All right, who is the fair guy here? Fair guy. Who is fair guy here? Yeah. Fair guy. Who is the fair guy? I appreciate it. I want to say a very big thank you for this surprise gift. Thank you very much. God will also continue to surprise you with his blessings. Thank you, sir. All right. OJ, global analyst.
You can hear the good morning, Sammy. God bless you. KBS, you know that's how I always give you. We always keep big king, KBS. So I didn't know even I was supported. May God bless you, sir. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, King Gary. We really appreciate this gift. Thank you. All right. Somebody, I think it's remaining one person. Where is the man? Lucky.
When I saw this, I said, "Oh God, I never been mentioned today. I'm the winner. God bless you, sir. The king of the palace. I raise up for you. Oba Tope." He said, "Darusa, oh, God bless you." I shocked. I was thinking my name. I said, "This lucky my mother gave to me. Can you work today?" No. God bless you, God bless you, sir. The king. I agree, sir. Dwale. God bless you.
Let's talk about
who is calling me, please. I'm in business now.
Lucky will not kill somebody.
All right. Say hi to Udozi Chima. Chief Udozi Chima is also here with us from Italy. Say good morning, Chief.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing, sir? Hey, whoa. All right, GOA, football lifter. You are all welcome to the program. All right, there's no opposition in Nigeria. That's what Odinaka said yesterday. It was on Channels Television's Politics Today, anchored by Sheikh Oki Baloye. He slammed Atiku, Obi, Amaechi, this as regards the election that took place during the weekend. What do you have to say?
Well, I want to say that I would want to agree with him because even though we have an opposition, funny enough, there should be more formidable based on their experience. You can imagine an Atiku who has been there, in politics, and then you have Amaechi who was there, who, the 5G now that they used to kick out Jonathan. Amaechi was so instrumental, but we are not seeing that level of opposition they gave to Jonathan. They are not replicating it, and good enough they are in the same party. They can put their strength together and give the ruling party the kind of opposition that they truly deserve, especially in a time where Nigerians are looking for a position that is viable. I can tell you what happened in Abuja was the ineffective of the opposition. Opposition need to be all out. We have seen, I want to believe that this level of disunity. They have not really come to the round table that we have a country to fix, and then our party, we must go all out to Nigerians and sell our agenda. And funny enough, these things also required money. Our democracy has not really evolved to the point that all you need is just to go and tell the people to come out and vote. Nigerians are so poor that you need to go with some level of palliative. So just like the APC are doing to woo the people to themselves, they should also apply the same strategy. If they don't want to use their personal money, they should call for fundraising. Yesterday I talked about maybe lack of funding is what is responsible for what we are seeing with the ADs. You understand? Look at all the election that there was an election in Anambra last year. Look at what was their performance? Very poor. The Rivers State local government election last year, what was their performance? Very poor. The worst of it all is the Abuja election. The worst of it all. In fact, for anybody to tell me they rigged election, I expected them to, to step up their game. You have been in the system for a very long time, so you should be able to know what the ruling party knows, so that you can also give it to them. But we don't see that level of opposition. What we see is, personal interest above national interest. Everybody wants to become president. Everybody wants to become president, and that, is not really what we want. If you want to become president, how do you do it? Look at what the APC is doing. They don't leave any stone unturned. They know that, election is local. You understand? They ensure that you want to build structure, you need to win from local government, state assembly, and then even councillor. As little as councillor, you need these things, that will build up structure. But if you look at the ADC, I think it is a nature with the opposition. They do not want to spend their money. They want to spend government money. That is what they. Because if I want to expect them, to also bring out, earmark money on ground for campaign, money on ground, to go out to do some certain things, like we see Obi doing alone. Obi has always been doing these things alone. But another thing I want to say to the obedience, that you don't win election on emotions. Elections are not won on emotions. You need to be there physically. You understand? You need to know the strategy. If you say election were rigged, you should have by now know the strategy they are using. Because William Shakespeare said, if you cheat on me once, shame on you. But if you cheat on me twice, shame on me. I'm not smart enough to know that you don't listen to me before. Let it be that as I come in now, I've been wise enough to ensure that this time around it will not happen. But we are not seeing that with them.
Odinaka criticized the opposition leaders over the way they handled the FCT elections, as Federal Contextual elections. Why couldn't opposition parties, unite strategically during FCT election? Why? Well, we saw the way Obi was campaigning before that day. What happened to the likes of Atiku Amaechi?
I want to
custody.
First of all, I want to believe that this call or this declaration by Odinaka, I want it to be an awakening call, not to keep the little morale that opposition have. I want it to be an awakening one, so that they will, at least reject their strategy and boost their morale, that they are not doing enough. But I don't want to believe that there is no opposition. There is opposition, but they need to do more. Let me tell you how desperate APC can be, and you want to deal with them. In 2007, I was in Edo State. The fight between Aregbesola and President Oyinlola. Oyinlola was a sitting governor. Aregbe was from Lagos State. Aregbe wanted to do rally on a major group, and all the roads blocked. Do you know how they navigate their route? Also, they use train. Yes, when the road were blocked, Aregbe group or a major group, come and see Damsiki, Bata. These people you are dealing with, I told you, they usually do their politics in the way as if tomorrow no day. They are in government now. They are still APC still went ahead to open a situation room where they will be monitoring, votes to work against rigging or anything. APC that is in power, they are putting that kind of a measure. These people you are dealing with, you should know how to deal with them. At least they said if the bird know how to fly without perching, then the others should know how to shoot without missing the target. So these people you are dealing with, you should have known them. Somebody like El-Rufai, instead of all this coming out and rolling out unnecessary accusation, these are the strategic position. You should place yourself, not to be coming out and say something that will make you culpable. You want to deal with government, you don't know how to keep your mouth shut and look for the best strategy to go. Only what you know is about coming out and real out some information that can implicate you, knowing well that you are not 100% clean. It's, even if you are talking of financial, I know that you may have a bit of dignity. You may not be as greedy as some, but what about other aspects? The case of Dadiyata, do you think if they want to roll, is to go and ask Emisore in Edo State? If the people accuse you of a particular murder, even if you don't know about it, that stigma will remain there forever. They will keep on asking you. Despite all what the people have been saying about Omisori Abolaje, that it cost him governorship seats. So all these things they are there. Instead of you to go and look for the, you are the part of APC. You are the part of people that brought APC. You should know their strategy. Those are the areas you're supposed to be working upon, not to be coming out and see use the same old order. False accusation. They have reported one poison. So one poisonous. Okay, those one are outdated. Go and look at who know that. Look at the strategy they use in Abuja. They change people's polling booths. Then they say there is curfew. Okay, your polling booth is no longer here. You have to go to Omoshi.
And there is get to that place because.
But I want to tell you, if it is APC, they use that kind of game of. If they observe it in the beginning, in morning, okay, they will mobilize their people. You will see them desperate APC. They will come out and say, "Oh, this is the taxi." Do you know how Aregbe win Osun State? As we are fighting, Aregbe imported so many journalists with hidden camera, and they are recording us. You know, I'm from Okuku. That's the hometown of the. We catch one of them. They decided they like a snappers. I mean, you know how snapper usually stay. They are watching us. All these things. When they say, let's come with evidence. Come and see. Ghana must go full videos. Here people are manipulating. They went as far as bringing forensic experts to come and analyze. Nigeria politics is not a joke. I'm telling you, especially when the thing has entered into the hand of Tinubu. You know, I usually say it. So I want to believe that this call and this statement is for awakening, not to keep the morale. Opposition, you are there. You are doing what you know how to do best, but you can do more. We expect more from them.
Their best is not enough.
Yes,
what is killing the chance of opposition? What's killing the chance of a strong coalition in Nigeria? This selfish interest,
number one.
What
They have not gotten to a point.
do they lack ideology?
So no party has ideology. They only talk about structure. No party in Nigeria has ideology. You understand? The only thing we see with them is that everybody wants to become president in ADC. You understand? They have never gotten to a point where, you know, some people will, you know, swallow their ambition in the interest of the party that we want to win. If there was that, I can tell you by now we would have seen, you know,
A candidate.
Yes. Now, funny enough, look at the ADC. How many offices? I don't know where their office is. Who are the coordinator? Who is the state coordinator of ADC in Lagos State? Local government coordinators. I don't know all of these people, and that is because they have not gotten to a point where they have agreed that okay, this is our mandate, this is our mission. We must take over power from this government, and then we must let the people know that this is our direction. The people do not know their direction, and then how many people have even registered with them? Funny enough, that's why I said yesterday, Obi was not on the ballot because the vote Obi got in 2023 was, you know, organic. People just, not because they are party members. They have a PVC and they decided that this is the man to vote for. You understand? But they need to up their game. They need to also work on, you see, if you, for example, do you know it's a plus to APC yesterday? 5 chairman, 5, or was it 4 or 5?
APC, right?
Now you can look at the number of the councillors they have gathered also. That is structure. That is structure. You understand? It will work for them. Now the ADC do not have, I don't know, do they even, it was 0 yesterday. It's a 0. So they should also think about how to do structure. How to win all of these smaller elections like local government, state assembly, councillor and the rest. You know, these are people who are closer to their people. They can as well, you know, speak to their people to vote for the party, to also register to become members of the party. But we don't see them doing that because they have not gotten to a place where they are united. And we need them to, there should be money earmarked. This is a very poor country where you go to campaign, people are coming, sometimes most of the crowd are coming for what you want to give them, not truly. So, but then you can also use that to woo the people. That's what the APC guys are doing. That, you know, the ADC are, you know, indifferent. And
you talked about structure. So who among them is building a sustainable political structure? But for some times now, Obi has been the one talking.
Yes, Obi, yes. I wanted to say Obi. I wanted to say Obi. You understand? Obi, to some point, has built bridges even across the north. You see him going everywhere. You understand? The support might not be big, but then there are people who are coming out to identify with him. they are selling the narrative that this is it, and he keep telling the northern people that they have a big advantage if he comes into power, because he will take advantage of the arable land in the north. You understand that it's these are some of the things people will want to hear. Until my interest is captured, I wouldn't want to participate in any government where my own part, because politics is about interest, and Obi is the one who is louder among all of them, who goes out, he will tell you, he will bring comparative analysis why Malaysia has been able to build a $1 trillion economy. You understand, within a space of time, that about 30 million that are their exports. Rose to about 300 billion. Nigeria, 250 million people with an export little above 30 billion. We can do more. We have a lot of things. And these are things he's selling, and I think those things are working out for him. But I wanted him, the registration issue is also a factor. The people voting for BDM members are not ADC members. So they should sensitize them that you need to be a card-carrying member. Imagine they want to wake up tomorrow and say it's going to be direct primaries. Obi might lose. Because you must have people who are supporting you who are card-carrying members. If they want to go by the way of direct primaries, you must be a card-carrying member to vote. So there should be sensitization. People should be sensitized that if you truly love this candidate and you want the candidate to go and register, become a card-carrying member of the party, so that if tomorrow it goes the way of direct primaries, you will join the queue to vote. You understand?
Now, according to John, Obi is the only one building sustainable political structure. Why are we not getting much from Atiku? Has he lost political momentum after 2023 presidential election, or what?
What really happened?
Is he still suffering from that loss?
It might be suffering from that one. But one thing is this: Atiku structure, they are always there, intact. Okay. Atiku structure, they are always there. The northern influence, the Fulani hegemony, all those ones, they are always there. Somebody that I think still needs to beat bridge across is also Obi. Somebody that still needs to boost
create awareness.
is Obi. The antecedent of Atiku is a well-known person. He has once become vice president in this country. People know his capability. People know where he stands. People know, his influence. But one thing is this: beyond influence and every other thing, people usually look at issue of north and south. That is the only thing that is working against Atiku. Timing is the only thing that is working against Atiku, and this is one of the things that is causing problem for ADC. ADC is like a very big ship now, without a particular, somebody that is driving it. See a captain, no particular captain now. The day ADC decided to pick their candidate, presidential candidate, they will have 4. Now they are nebulous. ADC shape now is nebulous. But the day they were able to pick either between Obi or Atiku, they will have shape. Because what will happen if they pick Atiku, will they be ready to work for Atiku, even without becoming a vice presidential candidate? How far can he work? If it is Obi, they give the candidate, will Atiku ready to work for him? Then their body language will show how people will want to come into ADC and associate with them. So that one alone is giving them issue. Now in APC, there is nobody that have guts to say, excuse me, sir, I want to contest against Tinubu. Excuse me, sir, Moloro. So everybody know that in APC is Tinubu you are facing. But in ADC, they are still in, between A and B. So, and if there is no a strong general that will come to face, his lieutenants, that formation is not complete. So those are the things that I think ADC should work upon and fast track it to make sure that people know where they are going, what is the direction, what is the ideology.
All right, go on, Abdul. Says Mike, let's ADC wake up, because most of the polling units, they don't have most of the polling. At most of the polling, they don't have agents.
Again, so that one happen, no agents. And you are not there, you are asking them, how do they share it?
Because Gowon lives in Abuja. He's there in Abuja. I think witnessed
I tell you, they have a funding problem. Funding. Nobody is willing to bring out money.
Are you sure they have funding?
That is it. Okay, why would you not?
Atiku is there now.
People are all
Amaechi is there.
Do you think Atiku
is there? David Mark is there. Odinaka is there.
Because they don't want to bring their personal money. I tell you, in Nigeria, it is government money they use to campaign. They don't want to use their personal money. You understand? It is funding issue. Is it that they don't have? There are no agents. There are no people who are willing to become agents. There are people, but no funding.
All right. The football lifter says Obi should leave Atiku and work with Amaechi, Kwakwanso, Shure, Tambua, and move to Accord Party. All right. And the Atlantic says Atiku has so much to do in Dubai. He has so much to do in Dubai. All right, GOA. What was he saying? The last ADC meeting was attacked. You may have read the reports. ADC certainly needs to up their game. They haven't realized APC is willing to go all out.
All out, any form. They don't. Any. Let me tell you, if in Lagos State here, if they see you, having flag of ADC in the presence of your house, or guy, you are not safe. I can bet it. If they see that they are doing meeting, you hear the news now. They, APC.
That happened in Alimosho, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they need to. So if they have talk, you to employ talk go. Talk that you do me, I do you. You talk me, I talk realize you.
All right. Football lifter says let's not be deceived. ADC is a coalition of selfish, greedy jokers. All right, Augustine Ifemoni says, Mr. Femi, election can't remove these people in power.
We are saying
out of power.
Yeah, even if you want to even try, it's not like this. It's not this we have seen. Because I don't like conceding before the real thing. So don't let us conclude.
All right, today the Chima says Tinubu has never been a Democrat, which people are claiming he is. He has never been a Democrat. All right, it goes on. But Femi, Tinubu acted and said more dangerous words against Jonathan than what El-Rufai said. He got away with it because Jonathan allowed democracy to prevail. Forget all these talks.
Let me tell you, I can't remember one of the dangerous talk Tinubu has against Jonathan, but I think it may be numerous. But look at the people that are around Tinubu that time. Tinubu don't stand alone. Okay, since when El-Rufai has been arrested, how many of ADC visited him? Do you think if it is APC that was opposition and ruling party, in fact their member, they will never come alone? Look at what they did to Omisore during that election. When they wanted that slot that Omisore, you have to help us. About 3 or 4 governors visited Omisore one day. He was shaking, jittering. The offer, he couldn't resist it. That's how to go. What has Atiku done to help El-Rufai? What has Obi done to help El-Rufai? Do they follow him to EFCC office? If EFCC see Atiku, see Obi at the same time with El-Rufai, or even they will think twice. Tinubu don't stand alone now. You have Buhari, you have Tunde Bakare, one of them. Before you call their government, like Messi and Ronaldo, they have passed the thing to what's the name of that, like Mohammed, and that one will give you a shot. Bah! Everything does scatter.
And I want to add by saying that, frankly speaking, Jonathan is more of a Democrat than Tinubu, and that was why opposition thrived more under Jonathan. You understand? So I think that is the way to go. For him to have said that Jonathan is more democratic, I agree with him 100%.
Jonathan is more democratic, I agree.
All right, away from that, the president has vowed to establish state police. He made a statement during he made a statement when he was breaking his fast with the governors at the presidential villa at Aso Rock yesterday. But what steps have been taken since 2023 to move this from talk to law? From talk to law. He's been talking, discussing, been telling us from day to day that
I know what he's scared of.
He's afraid of one thing. What concrete steps?
He's afraid of one thing, that the state police might be used against his 2027 ambition. That is what is causing the delay. I can tell you, after 2027, if Tinubu emerges, you will see the speed at which these things will come up. So, but the thing is, can you look at governance? The lives of Nigerians is what truly matters. Why the delay? Why living for tomorrow? What can be done today? Are you waiting until everybody is killed before you can now take steps to cope this level of insecurity? We hope to see the president being all out with policies that can reduce this level of insecurity. He's even talking about building a $1 trillion economy. Is that how to build a $1 trillion economy? Can there be a thriving economy in an insecure environment? It's not possible now. The president has the chance, to increase the GDP of the country by ensuring that there is, there is peaceful environment where people can go out and thrive. There will be more revenue in such an environment. Now, most of the states where that are bedeviled by this high level of insecurity, go and check what is happening in the state. Nothing is happening. Nothing, absolutely nothing. As small as going to farm, some people don't go to farm. In fact, most of the youth are relocating to peaceful environment. You understand? So the president we need to see speedy, there should be an executive. Yes. That is what we expect from the president.
Femi, he made that statement while breaking fast with governors at Aso Villa yesterday in Abuja. The president was fast in signing the electoral law. What's stopping him from making this visible for us?
Mr. Michael, I think if what Mr. John is saying is actually true. That means Tinubu is systematically paranoid politically, and that if proper care is not taken, he's going to lose what he's fearing most. Because what are you fearing again? You have about 30-something governor backing you.
Yes.
So if you establish state police, that means you have a 45, 30-something governor backing you. So what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? What I think Tinubu is afraid of, an attempt to establish a state police and invigorate them with all this ammunition is an affront to this Fulani hegemony that busy killing people every day. The moment you grant state governor to be controlling their police and they have access to carry ammunition, okay, you have finished them. Why did Buhari cry when we established Amatekun in Southwest? And he denied us a chance to carry ammunition.
Yes.
Who will dare come to a state where he has his own police, fortified with ammunition and intelligence, and the governor can control it? Okay, they will think that before they do their mess. So, much more fearing governor is fearing these people that want to Islamize this country at all costs. So Tinubu, I think to some extent, is having this paranoid issue.
All right, you says vow upon vow. Buhari too said, I want to assure you. All right. Today the team say Femi, Atiku and Obi have visited El-Rufai, Hakim Badadishino. Is watching us from Finland, and he says in Europe, party members contribute to their party development, not just one person. Funding is important.
But according to how rich you are, people that cannot feed themselves, Obi with his short trouser, obedient with the trouser like Aregbe's Olahun that cannot even feed themselves, they are the one that will be so people that have money, they are the one that will contribute.
But they supported him in the last election.
Yes. So why
that is why they kind of support.
And the money, the little one they supply up to this moment, the account has not been able. We have not been able to give. They have not been able to give us the forensic account of all the money. How Yusuf and the rest of them, how they used to utilize all the money. Nobody know up to this moment until they have about 50,000 polling units without agents.
All right, Tinubu does more of talking and propaganda than working. This is coming from
Too bad.
And some of the others say talk is cheap. Yes. Bring the evidence to the table. All right, you say Tinubu doesn't allow any stone to be unturned. Armed state police means a possible direct threat to the federal government.
He leave no stone unturned when it comes to politicking. No stone unturned. You saw what happened in Abuja. No stone. In fact, if there is going to be youth family heads election, and it will be in the interest of Tinubu, all the family heads will win. You understand? When it comes to politicking, he does not joke. But governance, we've not seen him. He's not active governance. That's the truth.
All right, thank you so much, James John. Thank you, Femi. OJ, global analyst, you're welcome to the program.
Mike, I'm saying good morning to you. You're most welcome. Our global anchor, Mr. Michael, may God bless you.
Thank you.
You use it for us and use it for your own blessings too. King Harris, the second time, thank you very much, sir. And our global viewers have been magnanimous in blessing us. Thank you very much. I do my humble self, Mr. OJ, yeah, most welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Atiku Michael. Greetings to our esteemed viewers.
All right, this is what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu promised us, state police. But what do you think is blocking this reform? What could be blocking it?
It's very easy. What's blocking discipline? The moment he establishes state police now, it's a blockage to him because it's the only federal police that is available to enforce law. That means any state governor that opposes him, they have a means of enforcing their opposition against him. Unlike when if there is no state police, the only federal police that's available, they can always take order from IG and override the governor and do the bidding of the federal government or the president. So he will not establish state police now. It is only after if he wins 2027 and
that's his fear.
Yes, the state governors cannot be trusted with power. Such a level of power of enforcement. They don't have any level of enforcement right now. They only call state security officer without ability to enforce the so-called security areas of their governors. But the moment you give them state police armed, you have empowered them to counter federal government. Not necessarily without the army is brought out. Because if federal government issues an order or something like that, politically, the state government can go against it and they put the policemen on ground against federal police. And God forbid, we don't want to witness a shootout between federal police and state police. Yes. So government people know that's why that the moment he does that, he has lost another part of enforcing his way through any of the state governor. Do this. Yes. No. Once that's federal police, they were enforcing. The one that counterforce to federal police, I mean, forget it, he has lost it. So, but I think if he wins 2027 general election and his victory is ratified by the court, he will see his really moving doing that. Number two, political gain of what will it amount to me? Will it constitute a political gain or loss in terms of votes? So that's another factor why people won't do state police for now.
Can they fund it?
The state government can fund it.
They can fund it on their own.
They only reprioritize.
They can manage their own police.
They can only prioritize their spending. They just include in their budget and the next line of things they have to spend upon. Maybe they have to call from education, call from housing, call from this, to form police. They can do it. So the fear of ability to do it is not the issue. The choice to do it, no.
Gentleman Mike, what's stopping the president from establishing this? Is it because of political intimidation by state governors? What's the reason? This is something they promised us.
Well, I think he is in the best position, or some of his media handlers are in the best position to tell us why Mr. President hasn't been able to implement this very vital aspect of our security architecture. These are things that he has expressed even before he became president as part of what he intends to do if eventually he comes to the saddle. But unfortunately, since he came on board, he has not been able to bring it to bear. I also think that some of our leaders are not affected directly by this level of insecurity that Nigerians are going through. Perhaps that is also responsible for why they have been very slow in handling what should be treated as an emergency. Michael, as we speak, we are in an emergency situation when it comes to security. I think just yesterday I was reading the Jardine post where he said terrorists are already heading south, and yet government seems not to be responding. So it's when I see the response coming from government against what terrorists and bandits are doing and kidnappers are doing in the nation, I've not been able to bring it together. It's as if government is doing as if nothing is really happening in terms of insecurity. So I would have expected that the state police team will have been given a very serious push in terms of how fast it should come on board. And here we are still talking and discussing whether Mr. President is still promising, is still sounding like a promise when it ought to have been running. And all. It's not about vows. We have had several vows. It's not people want to see this thing running, not promises, not vow. We should have left that era. So it's unfortunate and one of the reasons is still because it seems they are not affected directly. I mean, when it comes to insecurity, none of them is being kidnapped, none of their families. I was watching one of the video yesterday, and I almost shed tears. This lady or guy was being beaten by her captors. She has been kidnapped somewhere. I mean, God knows where, and yet now being flogged and being videoed. Video is on board. I mean, it's online. And the only crime that lady must have committed now is that she's a Nigerian. So we are dealing with all of that, and we are still having promises of a structure that maybe will help. We are not even sure how effective it's going to be. Then, Mike, they are also sounding as if this is going to be a test case, as if we have not had this kind of structure before in other developed democracies. At least we have always copied the US when it comes to this kind of a thing. So we have seen it wrong in some places. So why all this? This is perhaps the reason why it doesn't want to. What is the template? We have a template that we can look at. How is it wrong? When is the state security meant to step down or to stand down when there are standard operating procedures for all these things? So our case is not going to be the first to be saying that maybe we are not sure how it is wrong. We should look at an existing template and look at how to probably localize it and make it work in our own time.
All right, gentleman might said it's not all about vowing that the president has vowed several times. But what does if he fails this time around, what does that say about his administration's commitment to security reform?
It's not a question that if he failed this time around, he has never even performed in the first place.
No, right. Let's just give him a benefit of doubt.
Mr. Mike, he's not going
since he vowed.
Tinubu will not do it now. He won't do state police now. Mr. Mike, that's the truth. He won't do it now. The man see, Tinubu does not take any position, does not take any action without considering political implication of it. He must study political anything he wants to deserve.
His interest.
Yes. What political, effect of this? Will it amount to what? Positive political or negative? Once it's negative, okay. Look at local government's autonomy. Has it been implemented? Have they been getting their fund? Why? Supreme Court giving judgment. As federal government of Tinubu, has he implemented it? Why is he not implementing it? So he doesn't want to empower them so much that they will have the money and sway it against him. That's the reason why he has not done that. Even this state police now, he will not still do it now. I'm not saying he won't do it, but he won't do it now. He may do it after he have secured the second term in office, and after the second term office has been ratified by the court. There's no more threat. He's not coming back again. He can then go all out. Even this security, the way he's quietly going about it, I still think that man can headlong confront it. But because the people he wants to confront, they are from a particular region of the country. What will you accrue to him? Is he lost politically or gained politically? If you confront Fulani, no. Hegemony, who will know that they are the one that's going for insecurity? What will he amount to him politically? Will he record political success for him in terms of votes or losses? So these are the things that's making him not to do it. So he's not the issue of will he fail this time around. The issue is that he will not even do it now. No, forget about whatever vow he has made. He won't do it now. He won't do it.
All right, away from that, let's quickly look at what Odinaka said about the last election. I mean, the election that went down over the weekend. He condemned or criticized Atiku Amaechi Obi over the way they handled the by-elections and the area council election
FCC
on Saturday.
Rivers and
voters are losing faith in opposition.
It's not that Odinaka, I'm on the same page with Odinaka, the former human rights chairman. He has just said it. Look, do you know the problem of ADC is? Atiku is, I wouldn't say it's the problem because he mobilizes a structure for his own ideology, for his own interest. There's nothing bad in that. Obi has not learned that they just lure him out of where he can be opposition to them to come and join them. They are not interested in giving the ticket to Obi. David Mark, Shola, and they are Atiku's henchmen.
If they are not interested in giving the ticket, why didn't they must Is that what you are saying?
Yes, they must lure many people to themselves. Now they have seen that Obi is the one trying to be championing the cause of the so-called ADC. So that's why they let Obi alone. That Amak, that man who concerned for Amak chairmanship in Abuja, Dr. Paul Moses, who among the APC titan, do you see what campaigning for him? Only Obi campaign for him. They let Obi to be, let it be Obi's show, and let us see how far he, because it's like they feel that he's one who, now he has just come, he's trying to dominate the APC affairs. So they are trying to, okay, let's leave him, let him have a one-man show of APC, let us see how far he will go. Now Obi must have seen this now, that the remaining member of the party who are the think tank of the party, they left him to have a one-man show of saying, okay, you have just come, you are the one that's dominating, you are the one that's showing you are more powerful.
Is that what really happened?
Yes, otherwise Atiku and Co or Rotimi and Mike should have joined Obi campaigning for that man. Only Obi campaign for the man. I showed them yesterday the people that follow Obi for the man. If there is no Atiku,
maybe that election was not important.
No, it's that what happens is that the people that have the structure is ADC for Atiku. Obi only joined them later. The structure of ADC for Atiku. Atiku mobilized everything. When he left PDP, he said, "You are building coalition." It's meant for Atiku alone. Obi was just lured in. Obi must have known this. That's the greatest mistake Obi made. He should have left where he has a ground, labor. He should have built labor and attract more people to labor too. Attract more opposition parties to labor. So that it will be a three-man horse race something. Now, the way he went to is not sure of it. Do you know after the Abuja election, Obi is now pushing for direct primaries. Because he knows that if they go for indirect, this is by delegate, he will win. So Obi in ADC, I don't know. I'm not God. That's if we can feel some things and see. So the Atiku and Co, they allow Obi to have a one-man running show of ADC because they know they are the one that have the party. They only brought him to come and join them. So they will not allow him to take over his. So that's why they allow him to have just one-man show running of the campaigning. You do see Atiku there. Adibashola was not there. The man was there. Amaechi was not there. Rotimi was not there with the man. Because that's Ahmad. Abuja Municipal Area Council is the most developed part of Abuja. Whoever wins that council as one is a significant factor that yes, this party has come to stay in Nigeria. And so they didn't join Obi in campaigning for that man. They allowed him to do a one-man show with the man. And when he lost, so just to tell him that you think you have come and strike us to dominate us. Okay, let's see how far you go. Now Obi must have known that now only he cannot run the show. He needs the support of the people. But the people he is asking for them now, he is asking their support. Are they ready to support him? So you have Obi camp, Atiku camp, not working together as a member of the party. They are all in their different camp of their political interest, selfish ambition. Atiku is not embracing the Obi as a working member of the party. Obi is not embracing Atiku. Everybody is stuck to his own side of ambition. So nobody is ready to work with any other person. Until maybe if I emerge, and even if I emerge, whoever emerge, I'm telling Mr. Mike, mark it today. Mark what I'm saying today. If Obi emerges and pick Kwakwanso, Atiku will not work for him. Because Obasanjo is the one that's sponsoring Obi and Kwakwanso. Atiku knows Obasanjo is always against his presidential ambition. So anybody Obasanjo bring forward, Atiku will not work for him. I'm telling you. Mark my word. Mark my word. So and then Obi now. So and Atiku too now. If he pick the ticket, we decide to go back to Fulani again after 4 years. So it won't go. So that's the two of them are silently working for interest of Tinubu. If they don't know, what they know. They are working for interest of Tinubu to emerge because Atiku will not work for Obi.
Gent, do you still have a position with what happened in the last election?
Well, I think for the records, it wasn't only Obi that campaigned during the last municipal council election in Abuja. At some point, Atiku also joined part of the campaign, which was in the news. But personally, I think I've not been impressed with the way the opposition are going about their activities. I believe by now they ought to have put their heart together more. They ought to have been more formidable as we approach the 2027 elections. They ought to have started rolling out their programs and let people see what they can do differently in terms of their party ideology and all of that. But we are not seeing much of that going on now, where people are still not sure whether this person is going to contest or not. I think they should do less of uncertainties that we are seeing around that party. They are confronting, it's like trying to confront a monster, and you are treating with this level of levity as they are doing. The people they want to confront are masters of the game. I mean, you may like them or hate them, but that is the truth. So if you are dealing with such kind of people, then you must put your heart together or forget about it. There is no middle ground. It's either you are ready to really confront the situation and come together and drop selfish ambitions, as some of them are still trying to do, or they should just forget about it, Mike.
All right, in the comment section, this says, Michael, do you need a seer to tell you that governance has been postponed until 2027 after elections? Politicking is their duties now.
Yes.
Governance has been postponed until 2027.
I agree with him.
After elections.
Not exactly. Politically, I think it's center spread. The governance has reduced in percentage. What now we have said, governance has not stopped. No, governance has not stopped. Governance is still going on. Only governance has reduced in percentage. Politics has taken a larger percentage of it. That was happening.
All right, I can't wait for 2027 to come so that Obi can go out of Nigerian politics as he promised and leave you guys to enjoy your woes, as many of you are comfortable with your slave masters. This is coming from Udezi Chima.
That is not. Nobody's talking for any candidates here. We're only explaining that the opposition, of course, Odinaka might try to understand what we're trying to say.
All right, so Abiodun says, okay, you are making sense. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, Tunde Okavo says, Tunde or David Okavo saying that Olajide has negative responses to any questions.
Tunde Okavo, you again?
All right, Emmanuel says, Olajide, where do you get your facts that Obi is the one sponsoring? That OBJ is the one sponsoring Peter Obi in ADC.
I didn't say sponsor. It's the father big boy. It's the governor that brought. It's so clear. I didn't really comfort. I didn't comfort with what's going on. I mean, I was just as my back. I said, Peter. You know when he's talking, Obi starts and it was a story Obi that nobody is saying, but this one, I can buy for him. How about him? No, about so it's a grand patron who bring Obi out. Even after anybody, they brought Obi out last
election.
Yes. So these are people. He's not a hidden part.
All right. Thank you so much. Abiodun says Atiku does not appear in the campaign like Obi.
Yes.
All right. He didn't appear in the campaign like Obi. That's also Abiodun.
Yes.
He's saying, all right, we move down to DOA. 2023 has shown that APC can be beaten. Opposition just needs to organize themselves.
Exactly.
And it's true.
Exactly.
All right, Chris says, when I look around the country, I see only chaos all over. How can Tinubu not know that unless he confronts this insecurity head on, that he will not win re-election? US is keenly watching.
Mr. Mike, the people they are talking about whether they will win or not win, that's JSPC. They are not sleeping. Mr. Mike, I told you that if somebody has been able to win 6 or 7 states to his side, it's not a minus, it's a plus, it's an addition. Who has ADC have won to their side? I don't want other people to their side. They have not done that. They are just alone. Even that's only one party. They are not united. APC has won about 6 or 7 states. Look at Kano now. The governor of Kano now is now been working for APC. The last election they did now, the APC won the 2 spots there. The one they did in the River State, APC won. This was formerly a PDP state. These are plus for APC. Anybody who thinks APC is sleeping, be realistic. They are not sleeping. They are working. You have 6 or 7 governors joining your camp. There is an increment. It's not reduction.
All right, thank you so much. Before you go, Governor Okpebholo of Edo State is being mocked for not correctly pronouncing the title GCFR. Should that matter?
It matters, Mr. Mike. When you have a public figure It's supposing you the anchorman. You are on commentator.
I make mistake at times.
It's not.
No one is above
no, Mr. Mike. I could also make mistake.
GCFR.
If you are known not to be lettered, educationally disadvantaged.
There is an Edo man here.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking about him personally.
Okay.
I'm not talking about him personally. I'm not talking about him personally. I'm talking about public figure. There is minimum level of education you must possess. That at least we are not saying you are expert, you are genius, but that if there's a little mistake, you know. But when it's not come up with that man now,
It's so obvious.
it's so obvious about him that education is not up there. So if you are mistaken now, then he's the one mistaken. Then he's not. We know of him, his character of him.
But Lucky is not looking at what he pronounces now.
Yes.
What he says. He doesn't
Yes,
look at what he's saying now.
Yes. His performance
is outstanding.
If you see performance, you can overlook that. But still, it's
And
very
that's what the
important.
people do now. Is that what people are doing now?
So you
are not looking at his pronunciation.
But it's also important. It's also important that the man who is representing us will be up to level up acceptability in terms of educational, your linguistic prowess. You can't come to the podium and be come and tabo. I don't know the meaning in English. To be your English grammar, your test and lesson structure and co. It's off the track. If you say your statement will be, people will be laughing at you. It's like in the church. You are teaching the church, you are preaching, and your English grammar is you see your member laughing, meaning that your grammatical structure is ready.
Was he afraid?
He was not. The English structure need to be.
That's why he said Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GSR.
Mr. Mike, his English. No, linguistic ability must need to be structured, must to be touched up. Let him improve upon so that at least he will not be disgracing Edo people.
All right, Price says the Edo State governor passed English. Did he pass English? You're welcome.
Thank you, Michael Adekule. Good morning. And good morning to our esteemed global audience. And good morning, Nigeria.
Oh, yes, a good morning to you.
Good morning.
You're welcome. Why did your governor goof? Why did he goof again?
You see, first of all, the process that through Okpebholo to power, how transparent is the process, first of all. And again, whatever political office is in that state has been brought to a plunging level of auditing with its multiple gaps. And I cannot continue to reel out most of the times when he comes into the public, space. The way he displays the charisma is not just there as a governor, because this is a state that is embedded with highly resourceful people, both in wealth and in human capacity. And I want to believe that it's a slap on the Edolites as a whole, that this is the kind of person that is superintending the affairs of that state. And also, it's also a mockery on the collective Nigerians, that how did these people manage themselves to get themselves being thrown to the seat of power? That's another talk for another day. Because when we continue to see all these things, are we trying to, because at a time when Nigeria needs a lot of embellishment in terms of PR, you can see what is happening today. Then is our PR going on the upward swing or downward swing? Are we progressing or receding? There has been evidence by Okpebholo's display on the national TV.
All right, honestly, should knowing and correctly using presidential titles matter, especially when addressing someone like President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or should just look out for the performance of Monday Okpebholo, the governor of Edo State? What should matter? His performance,
I think
or the way he pronounces things?
Those things, maybe he didn't get it very well, but I don't think it matters for me. He did not go against any law. On moral grounds, people can fault him. I think he went to school, he went to university, and we don't have any reason to question. We have not seen any scandal yet concerning his record in the school. And if you look at it very well, what is the basic qualification for you to contest any political position? I think he merited it. But on moral grounds, whatever people talk, if he can be able to transform Edo State to an extent that people will be happy, he can be good to show. All these guys that will have graduates up and down that are manning their affairs, what are they doing? It's absolutely rubbish. I just told you, we don't need this professor, 1 million professor, 1 million PhD, Harvard, come back from rubbish, and the end of the day, you cannot be able. If that is what Okpebholo understands very clearly, that at the end of the day, he was able to impart leadership, it's okay for me.
All right, in the comment section, Pride is reacting to this, and it says, it matters 100%. Can you call Mr. Mrs.? Is it possible for you to call Mr. Mrs.? All right, Pride goes on. It's a very big slap, Mr. Vincent. I agree 100%.
Thank you very much.
All right, Pride goes on again. To get into university, maths and English is compulsory. All right, English is the official language in Nigeria, says Pride. And we have Pride again here. Did the Edo State governor pass English and English WAEC? Sorry. All right. Rotimi, my daughter is a potential and talented volleyball player and currently on the verge of making decisions on the nationality, and she will play nationality on the nationality she will play for. No way I will allow her to play for Nigeria. No way. All right. Thank you so much. And he says, Michael, do you know that I do Thanksgiving 2 times every year to thank God for making it possible for me to leave Nigeria. Now, away from this, obviously, the president has vowed once again to establish state police. And our reviewers, or analysts have been reacting to this. And some said this is another empty promise that he has said this several times. Now, if state police becomes a reality, will state governors use it to intimidate opponents? Will they use it to intimidate citizens, or use it to protect the citizens?
What is the purpose of the state police? They should be able to tell us the purpose of the state police they are proposing. I said it before that what we need is local government police more than the state police. Where every local government, 7 or something local government in Nigeria, will be able to have access to, will have their own police, because the security situation does not require state police. Those state police you are talking about, might not be able to go into the rural areas where the issue of security matters more. Yesterday in Enugu State, the Fulani herdsmen came in and murdered a lot of people in Enugu State. And you can see the governor is not even there. So for me, whether they like it or not, they know the game they are playing, and that is their business. I have my reservation over how they intend to implement or run anything that has to do with state police. And my idea is very clear. State police cannot solve the problem of which they want to create it for. That's my take on it.
Mike, if you look the composition of this country called Nigeria, on paper, we are being told we are running a federal republic of Nigeria. And in reality, what we are running is quasi-federal structure. And the states, they are not independent of the entire, they are not in the independence. They still run cap in hand to the center to collect whatever allocation that is due to them. And when you now factor in state police, I begin to wonder, though it might have its own contributory effects on the overall value chain, in our security value chain. But when you look at state police, you and I are in this country. We are all witnesses to when somebody who is sitting in that Oval Office called either governor, minister, or everything, also misbehave. You understand? By using the instrumentality of an office to go after his perceived opposition. How is the state police going to function if eventually come on board? Is the state police not going to be used also by the so-called governors in against their perceived opposition? That's number one. And secondly, even though I'm a proponent of state police, because when you look at the coming on board of Amotekun created by the late Arakuni Akeredolu, you will see that then before Amotekun came on board, Amotekun can be likened to a form of a state police, but you can see the incidents of security breaches in that divide, Ondo, Ekiti, and where Amotekun Cup super intense. Then when you now look at that structure, I want to believe that if every other persons can key into it without being biased, having a sincerity of purpose, I think it will still make some mark in creating some kind of added value to the security value chain in Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much. All right, we'll move down to the comment section. Ejavoki says, what is happening to both Tinubu and Okpebholo all has to do with legitimacy. The way both of them came to power is very questionable. Mistakes upon mistakes and making unguarded statements.
Okay.
Is there opposition in the country? Do you see opposition?
Mine, to some extent, there is an opposition. Only, but they are somehow docile. Up to the now, they have not held. They have not held their congresses. I have not seen anything concrete on board that they are really serious in wrestling power with the APC-led government at the center. And the case in point is the recent election, the pilot election held by Amukpito in FCC. And by and large, when you see the turnout, it was abysmally low. And taking into consideration that turnout, it tends to show some form of voters apathy. Aside that, opposition, they have not been able to, get their acts together, because ADC is the most virile and spoken of all the parties in Nigeria that I believe will give APC-led government, a chase. You understand? But by and large, I have not really seen anything concrete, because I'm a realist. I do not say because of Tinubu is not delivering on what I expected as a person. But that one does not mean that he is also putting his act together in trying to affirm his position in power. But I want to see a potent and virile opposition movement that will counter the government of the day. But I'm yet to see one, because everything is still on the drawing board. They've not really gotten their act together. And 2027 is fast approaching. I'm afraid if APC has taken a strike like Usain Bolt, and they are still trying to wear their laces of their ADC, then you tell me 100 meters would have been dusted by APC at the end of the day.
All right, if people are now saying that we don't have opposition parties in the country, should we now start looking for another political movement ahead of 2027 election?
Because maybe it is being perceived that it's not the northerner that looks as if it's the frontliner. Maybe that's why we're not seeing the vibration. Because of Obi is involved. The way I'm looking at it is possibly they are deliberately trying to sabotage the Igbo presidency agenda, because Nigeria never wanted it. That's my take on that.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Morning.
Morning, sir.
How are you doing, sir?
Very fine, sir. Morning, Mike. Thank you.
Your response to the embarrassment your governor
well, it's
gave
quite.
to you yesterday?
No, the man he has always been a Akpako missile. It's not today that he has started giving us that missile. You understand? And the hype man that normally hype him is even making matter worse. Number one, our governor, we have people that have street sense. They are very intelligent. Those diaspora, those that are Benin people knows that even someone that do not go to primary school, when you see him speak, you know that this guy gets something upstairs. But our governor, Governor Okpebholo, is a big disaster to us.
But I like he's a performing governor.
See, this is not a matter of hello, sir. See, this is not the matter of performing or not performing. When we talk about effective communication, matters a lot. If you know you are not an effective communicator, you understand? You have people that can communicate through writing. You should talk less, so that you will avoid all this stupid and useless mistake. You understand? We are not talking about development and this thing. He has just done 1 year. He still has about 3 years to go. We will see whether all what people are saying he's doing.
But Lucky said he has performed wonderfully.
You know, Lucky is too much. You know, I normally tell him, I do not believe. I do has come to Lagos. I normally tell Lucky, and I always challenge him. You understand? It may be that the day Lucky speaks now, Okpebholo has done something to him. He has sent something to his account. But one of the things is just that Okpebholo has not done anything that will warrant us to begin to praise him. He has 4 years. He has just only spent 1 year. That's my own number take.
Only your response to what Mr. Felix said.
What Mr. Felix is saying, I don't really want to concur with it.
Did he goof?
I mean, he may goof, but at the same time, it's for him to get the job done. And either he spoke in the wrong way or he spoke in the right way. Is the job that he assigned to do, and the job that he came into that power to, carry it out. Let him get the job done. That is what I'm after. It's not about grammar. It's not about, I can tell you, Nigerians, as Fela will say, we talk Oyibo past English man. Likewise, number one, English is not our tribal language, definitely. But Nigerians, we always look at one point they will use to tame you. So far, Okpebholo is working, right? And you can remember one of these military guy that went on and said, who built this gather? But it was a performance, and he really performed, as a military administrator. Then in Lagos, yes, Raji Rasaki. So what are we now saying? Nigerians always look at the fruitless people, how they will name, how they will tame people that they know they are weak, somehow. But mine is the job that is doing that I look at. No matter what anybody say about Okpebholo is working and is really satisfying the Benin people, and really everybody is happy with him as it is. So I don't know where they created that hatred.
Are you a Benin person that you are saying is
we're in a global village? I don't need to go to Benin for me to hear from the news. I go to all the news in Nigeria here and I read them. So what are you now saying?
That's my governor. No matter whether he goes or he is good or not. I have just actually told the viewers that someone was given 4 years mandate. He has just only spent 1 year mandate. He has 3 years. Before we can begin to assess him is when he gets to 2 years. You understand? And this government we are talking about, he has not done something tangible. We are talking about woman capacity. Woman capacity. Our governor, Monday Okpebholo, has not been able to do woman capacity.
Woman capacity on what way? On which?
Number one, what development has it brought in terms of educational? What development has it brought about industrialization? What development has it brought about agriculture? What development has it brought about electricity? Go to Edo State today. Edo State is the darkest state so far. The former governor that was there, that they said is a stupid man. He brought in initiators. He brought out private investors that invested in life. When this guy got there, he dismantled it. You understand? And I want to tell you that, listen, government is all about continuity, not about destroying it.
Have you been able to say the good work he's doing on your roads, that's on the Benin roads. Have you been able to see that? I think you guys should not detach yourself away from home. Go home and see what your governor is doing. If he's not doing well, you call him to order, because it's your governor and you are the people that holds the democracy. So he's your governor. Always go, don't stay far away and be criticizing your governor that is not doing anything. He's not doing. You are in Lagos. Even Lagosians said they checkmate their governors as it is. If Sanwo-Olu is not doing well, they checkmate him. So why will we now leave our governor and we leave our state and start criticizing our governor from the far area? There was a time I went to Osun State and I gave that kudos to Adeleke because of overhead bridge that was built in all rounds. You know, magnificent overhead bridge, and I really need to give him that. Nevertheless, I dislike his dancing, crazy dancing issues that is going on with him. So me, I don't just I see it and I say it what is on ground. Okpebholo, please, let's leave him alone. Let him breathe. Let Okpebholo breathe, please. He's trying his best, right? The grammar, if you want to teach him the grammar, you can take him to Harvard School to let him learn the best of the grammar.
All right, Anthem says roads Obaseki refused to fix, claiming it belongs to federal, is being built by Monday Okpebholo. Now, he's also building and fixing schools, building hospitals. All of this Obaseki didn't do. All right, he goes on. When was the last time the accountant went home? Go home and see the governor's work. All right. Moving down to your Chris, I was thinking that when someone gets a position through Mago way, that they normally work hard to gain the trust of the masses. Case in point, Tinubu and others. All right. Apra says the bar has been set so low. He represents the whole Edo State. English is your official language. Only
English is our official language.
I want to talk about what Mr. Adnan said.
Okay.
Yes, the thing is just that I was in Benin City last year. I went to Benin almost like 5 times. By this April, during the Easter, I'm going to go to Benin. See, what we are saying about Edo people is that he's talking about Obaseki the North East Federal Road. This Okpebholo is in line with APC. He is supposed to do more. He's supposed to do more. The revenue that we are receiving when Obaseki was there, this Monday Okpebholo is receiving double, triple of it, and he has not been able to do. He has not been able to do. Chishi, he has not been able to do. He's talking about the road. He was there for education. What do they call it? Obaseki brought Edo Best. The man when they cancelled it. Look at all the educational structure he built. He went and went again. Later, it was at the beginning of this year. He now adjusted it and he now changed it. Okpebholo does not know his direction. He does not know where he's going to. He's being directed by godfatherism in Edo State. Number one of them is Oshomole. See, what I'm saying is that when you see a Edo man, you see an Isha man, you see an Formalchi man, they have this what they call street sense. With all due respect, our governor does not really have what we call that street sense.
What you are running away, what you are clamoring for, is what some people are envy. They are envious of. And I can tell you heartedly, Lagos State's House of Assembly, there is always a day they created for them to speak in Yoruba. For their what's it called, sitting. They speak throughout in Yoruba. Don't let us forget our language. Don't let us, shift and forget where we're coming from. So to me,
in Benin,
it was a gathering of Benin people.
We have Benin. Hold on. In Benin, we have the Edo speaking people. We have the Ishan. We have the FMA. We have about 6 that speak different language, and the major language is Benin, and we have representatives from various local governments. You don't bring don't bring what is not applicable in Edo State that is applicable in Lagos State. Don't bring it to Edo. Edo has a way of passing their listen. They have a way of passing this in the educational sector. Those in Benin, they do Benin those in Auchi, they do a course called this Auchi language. In Isha, they do what they do this thing. I just want you to know that you should not bring what.
Point. You see, the most sophisticated House of Assembly you can see in Nigeria is Lagos State House of Assembly, and I keep telling you that in Lagos they will create a day that they will speak in their language, which is the Yorubas. So Okpebholo, he can decide to talk to his people in Benin language, and I think there's nothing wrong with it. But our people, they always overrun things.
Mr. Kunle, we have Igbo people in the Lagos State as of how do they communicate to them?
Igbo people.
Yes.
The majority of Igbo people you see, like what's it called? This guy that represented was it Far Adibosho side. Now that guy has stayed in Lagos. He was born in Lagos, so he understands Lagos, and they gave him a juicy seat in that Lagos State House of Assembly. So anything you want to say now is the work of Okpebholo. Me, I'm looking at.
All I can get is says English is a must pass in both secondary and university. He goes on. I don't think he passed his English. His WAEC result is questionable. All right, GOA says, Kunle, why are you not condemning Okpebholo? This GOA. All right, we move down to Frank Prince. The governor of Edo is trying, but he has to do more. This is Frank Prince on this. He's trying, but he has to do more. All right, Anthem says, we saw all the dilapidated schools Okpebholo inherited from Obaseki. Shame you are not okay. You are not okay. Shame you are not admitting this. I think he's talking to you, Mr. Felix. All right, we move down to other people here. Roads. Okay, Antnam, roads Obaseki refused to fix, claiming it belongs. Okay, I think I've read this. What expectations are you setting for the young? Why are you struggling to educate? All right, we move down. The governor is performing. The past governors with English did not perform like him. Now English will go chop. This is coming from now. All right, away from that, our state police.
Well, first and foremost, the state police. State police, we don't actually need state police now. What we need is community police. You understand? Because when we talk about state police now, the governors will hijack them. They will use it to deal with people that are not supporting them. They will rope them. We need community police. Like if here we have streets and there are boys around the area that can say, you are the head of the community police. Oh yeah, there's a way. Every week they relate to the CDAs, they relate to the CDC, and they'll be able to checkmate whatever is going to happen. But the one they are saying the state police is going to be used as political to winch on and destroy people as an opposition. That's my humble take.
Yeah, I think it's like you just took that statement from my mouth.
I'm sorry, I didn't take it. That's what I have. That's what I have.
Just say we're on the same page. You get me right. You see, when they're talking of state police will still be more fairer than we. Like for us, we citizens, they want to govern. Any average visitors that is coming into your community, it will first of all land in that community, not in the states. So to me, I want community policing. Yeah, and when they do that, from that community policing, then they will transfer it to state police likewise. So they will work hand in hand. They know what to do, but I'm still pleading with the presidency that he needs to go faster than the way he's doing now. Mr. President, please, all these bandits, all this insecurity, for you to get rid of them, please swing into actions. We need to even be seen the community policing in Nigeria now. All these bandits are saying that they are coming to attack people. They will always, landed in one community to understand that area before they unleash, their dragon on the citizen. So to me, we will really be happy, Mr. President, for you to, hasten the state police, the community police, and the state police, they work hand in hand, and it will bring a very relief for we citizens, because the way they are killing us, and Nigerian life matters, our life matters. Then again, I will say there's one of the appointee of Mr. President. I'm talking of the Minister for Power, Adelabo. That man needs to be sacked. Sorry, he has thrown us into darkness, and the corruption. He may not know that his boys under him are corrupt. They said they should be giving meters to individual citizens, but they are holding the meters. I went there. I engaged them that this is what the government said, and you are going contrary to what the government said, and we will not stand that. And that is what I want every fellow Nigerian. You see something, you say something. You see something, you engage them on something. Not like you keep.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Somebody asked a question in the comment section. I can't get the comment again. I can't say the person. He said, "Can Nigeria get better?" The person is asking me this question. Truly, Nigeria can get better if we want it
To be better.
But through strong institutions, serious leadership, it is achievable. Am I right? Very, very, very achievable. So citizens must be demanding for accountability, not voting based on emotions, religion, and tribe. You know, so it is achievable. It's all about the government and the people. And I leave you with this. Thank you so much, our viewers. We appreciate your engagement in the comment section. We're back here tomorrow with more interesting topics. I'm Michael Adekunle King Henry, the Palace. We appreciate your cash gift this morning. May God continue to bless you. And to other viewers who engaged us in the comment section, the likes of Antnam, of Abiodun, GOA, Chief Udeze Chima, many. We say a big thank you to all of you. Please stay safe and have a nice day. Bye.